Are you stuck in the cycle of buying and throwing away light bulbs? Today, I'm going to show you how to break that habit. Hello everyone. This bulb may look completely dead at first, but don't rush to throw it away just yet. Inside this plastic cover, there are still important components that can be repaired. Take a closer look with me and follow along step by step. Watch this video until the end, and you'll be able to fix it yourself. Before opening anything, take another working bulb and test it with the same socket. This confirms that the issue is not coming from the power source. Now take a utility knife and carefully separate the plastic cover from the bulb. Inside, you'll see the circuit board with multiple LED chips. This is where the problem usually happens. Place the circuit back onto the socket so you can work with it safely. Now, I'm going to prepare a simple testing tool. Take an old phone charger, cut off the end of the cable and strip the insulation to expose the copper wires inside. These wires will be used to supply low voltage for testing. Next, take a safety pin. This might seem like a small detail, but it works very well here. The metal conducts electricity efficiently, and the shape makes it easy to handle. Cut the pin into two separate metal pieces. These will act as probes. Many people around the world throw away broken light bulbs, which is incredibly wasteful. But with just an old safety pin, you can take the first step toward repairing them yourself. It's a simple starting point that opens the door to fixing something most people would normally discard. Now connect the two wires from the charger to the metal pieces. Make sure the connection is tight so the current can flow properly. I'm sure you've got your own helpful methods, so share them in the comment section and let's help each other out. To make it safer and easier to use, cover the connections with heat, shrink tubing. This prevents short circuits and keeps everything stable. After that, take a small plastic anchor and place it between the two metal probes. This creates a gap so they don't touch each other. Use tape to secure everything in place. Now you have a simple testing tool. It may look basic, but it works effectively. As you work with electricity, don't take safety lightly. Make sure you have proper insulation and protect yourself and others around you from any potential electrical hazards. Now, plug the charger into a power source. Be careful when working with electricity. Keep your hands steady and avoid touching exposed wires. Take the probes and start testing each LED on the circuit board. Touch the probes to the two contacts of one LED. If it lights up, that LED is still working. Move to the next one and repeat the process. As you go through each LED, you'll notice that some light up, while others don't. When you find one that doesn't respond, mark it with a pin. This is the faulty LED. This step is important. Instead of replacing the entire bulb, you only need to fix the damaged parts. Once you identify the faulty LED, it's time to remove the circuit board. Use a screwdriver to carefully scrape away the adhesive around the edges. Work slowly to avoid damaging the board. After loosening the glue, gently lift the circuit board. You don't want to damage anything here. The goal is to take it apart so you can repair and reuse it, including the circuit board, the connecting wires, and the bulb base. Work slowly and handle each part with care. Avoid applying too much force, especially around the board and wiring. A careful approach will make it much easier to put everything back together later and ensure the repair is successful. Now clean up the remaining wires using pliers. Remove any excess material so the surface is clear. Next, secure the circuit board in place using a clamp. This keeps it stable while you work on it. Now, apply heat underneath the board, directly below the faulty LED. As the material heats up, the adhesive softens. After a few seconds, use tweezers or pliers to remove the damaged LED. It should come off easily once the heat has loosened it. Now, you need a replacement. Take another damaged circuit board and test its LEDs using the same tool. Find one that still works. Once you identify a good LED, apply heat and carefully remove it. Try to keep it intact during removal. Now go back to your original board. Place the working LED into the position of the faulty one. Hold it in place. Then apply heat from below. This helps secure the LED onto the board. Give it a moment to settle. Then test it again using the probes. If it lights up, the replacement is successful. At this point, the repair is almost complete. Take a cloth and spray a small amount of WD-40 onto it. Use it to clean the bottom of the circuit board. This removes residue from the heating process and improves the overall condition. Now, reconnect the wires to the board. Make sure everything is properly attached. This method allows you to fix the problem instead of replacing the entire unit. It saves money and reduces waste. With a simple testing tool and a bit of patience, you can identify and replace faulty components. Place the board back into the bulb housing. Align it carefully, then press it into place. Finally, reattach the plastic cover. Now comes the moment of truth. Plug the bulb into the socket and turn it on. The light comes back on. From something that looked completely dead, you now have a working bulb again. And just like that, the repair is done. If you found this method useful, don't forget to give this video a like and share it with someone who might need it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.